regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like DeGrom does.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
That is third. The first baseman,
Nate Lowe digging in now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And at first for him following the one-out single. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Adolis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers lead 1. Now the Mets will step up for their. Now at the plate is Jacob DeGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the pitcher.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And there's a base hit on the line. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the seventh. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. So now to the plate, Tomas Nido, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Joey Gallo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up is Kevin Pillar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Fouled away. Kennedy, a California-born ball player. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kiner Falefa waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So here's Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Left center, base hit.
Batting eight. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Comes set and the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Lindor is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Alonso, base runner at first with one out. Runner going a second time. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Francisco Lindor connects for a two-run home run. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Jacob deGrom. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Kennedy pauses. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 New York. Now to bat, Jose Trevino, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Batting none.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. But looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And now the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First offering on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Jonah Heim is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney. Fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High in the air down the right field line. The 0-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the lead, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
John King is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So here's Jeff McNeil. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Tomas Nido. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's fouled away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and sit.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is camped under this one. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Jacob deGrom. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Drawn into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
The left fielder, number 2.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. Pitch is popped up. Kiner Falefa has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 3 innings complete. Mets out in front, 11-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adolis Garcia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Nick Solak.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. Popped up. Villar is there for it. And that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting. Number 6.
Striding in is Jeff McNeil. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Tomas Nido. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set and the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 11-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brock Holt. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jonah Heim. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. 0-1 the count. Swung on and missed.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Jason Martin will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 50.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, he's in control of all.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail in this one 11-0. Taylor Hearn, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the next to bat will be Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
Standing in now, Jacob DeGrom. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit, Dominic Smith. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Brett DeGuss, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Into the box, Billy McKinney. And this will be fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
The bat, number 6.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He swings and lines it to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 14-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Line to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in next, Nate Lowe. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. And now, Tomas Nido. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Fouled off. DeGuss, 23 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Solak ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now it'll be Pete Alonso. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Francisco Lindor stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they're still on cruise control. So now here is Adolis Garcia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now into the box, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate now, Brock Holt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiner Falefa onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacob deGrom flew out last time up. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Reined in. And a step on first himself for the out. Next to hit is Billy McKinney. It was a base hit last time up. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the blowout continues. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Josh Spores is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Eli White is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in now, Tomas Nido. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Runner breaks for third. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he hits one on a line to left field. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead it 17-0. Now to the plate, here is Jonah Heim. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Up next, Eli White. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. And a ball 1-0. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He went deep back in the fifth.
The first baseman, Pete.
And now the first pitch.
Alonso.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Francisco Lindor. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now back, the pitcher.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he fouls this one off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Mets out in front, 19-0. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch. Nate Lowe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
So we got him looking there. Nate Lowe goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. So next to bat will be Adolis Garcia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
19-0 the final this afternoon. New York scored 19 times in this one. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Ian Kennedy permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Ian Kennedy. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light.